Hey guys! Welcome to my spring video. I don't know what I'm calling this yet, but it is just this yellow, bold, kind of smoky eye and a bright neon pink lip. Like, wow. And just this color was like $3, okay? So, you know, just it's amazing. So yeah, I'm super into the glowy skin that I got with using a matte foundation because of acne. So super cool. I'm sorry that I did not post on Sunday. I know, bad YouTube reward goes to me. I totally forgot about it and it's just so sad because I love to make videos and I love to connect with you guys, and I feel like I'm letting you down and putting you down by not posting a video. I had friends come up and ask me like, oh, where was your video on Sunday? And I'm like, yeah, so I was really tired and I know that's not an excuse, so I'm gonna get my butt into gear. So you'll be seeing this on Sunday. And I wanted to update you guys on my hair. I did a little something. I got it kind of cut super short on this side and longer on this side, and I'm super in love with it. It's just so much easier to manage, especially because, that's right, I got an industrial bar. I don't know if you can see the top of it. It's kind of hiding in my hair. But I got this industrial bar piercing, I want to say 2 weeks ago, and I love it. It is so pretty, it's just edgy, and it looks so good with my hair. So if I sound a little bit off or kind of sound nasally at all, it's because I have really bad allergies during the springtime. So even though I want to be super festive in the spring, kind of down in the dumps a little bit. So if you want to see this pop of color spring tutorial, just keep on watching. Alright, so I just washed my face. I used this Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin Acne Daily Pore Scrub. This has salicylic acid to reduce and help clear blackheads, and bamboo to gently exfoliate your pores. I really love this. It's a little bit intense scrub, like you feel it. It's not a mild scrub, but it is really nice. It clears my pores. Does feel a little sticky afterwards. I use another wash. And I use my X Out by Proactive. This is the wash-in treatment. And it's basically their teen line. And what's really good about this is the benzoyl peroxide in it. So this has 8.5% active benzoyl peroxide. So your normal like acne wash has about 2%. So this has a crazy amount of benzoyl peroxide. It's an active ingredient, and in here you get 7 ounces, which is amazing for a face wash. I've had this for about 2 months and I'm still not out of it. I love it. And to apply this one, I use this Olay X, or is it Pro X? Olay Pro X spin brush, and this just gets into your pores so like it just digs like right into your pores and gets all the dirt out, but it doesn't hurt. So when I say digs, I don't mean it hurts. It's just perfect. It just cleans your pores so well, really gets in there. I can put it over my nose ring and it doesn't mess with it at all, which is really nice because I have trouble washing my face with just my hands around my nose ring because I end up like pulling it out or something. So this is super gentle on my nose ring, and it just gets right into my pores and really just exfoliates them, and I really love that. Also, while using an acne treatment that has really harsh chemicals and that are really just drying out your face, definitely remember to use a moisturizer, and that has SPF in it, or just put on another kind of treatment that has SPF. Your skin is more susceptible to sunburn, UV ray damage, because everything is drying out your face and just targeting everything. So you need to put the moisture back and make sure it's oil free, and that will help you so much in the scheme of things, because I didn't use a moisturizer and this patch right here got super dry. Like my bigger patches would get super dry and flaky, and you don't want that to happen to your skin. I am also on an antibiotic for acne. I'm not sure what it's called, but I am on that, so hopefully we'll be seeing some like clearing up. I don't have any really like acne bumps right now. I have a couple just here and there. This is mostly just acne scarring right now, which is super annoying because the hyperpigmentation makes people think your face is just covered in bumps and horrible acne, but this is like completely smooth except for one or two, and it doesn't look like that at all, but it is. Like, my face is smooth. It's just super hyperpigmentation and scarring, which really sucks, and you just gotta get through it. Yeah, so just a little update on my acne. So let's get right on into the video. Alright, so for primer today, I'm taking the Master Prime by Face Studio. It's a Maybelline product, and this is their primer. It is the Blur Redness Control in 300, so it's just a green primer, and I'm just going to take some and rub it into my face using my hands. Alright, now for eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Eyeshadow Locket Primer, and I'm just going to be putting this all over my eyes and rubbing it in with my finger. Alright, for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I am in the color 122 Creamy Beige, and I'm going to be applying this onto the back of my hand. Be taking my beauty blender, and I'm going, sorry, it's dirty, I know, I need to clean it, but I'm going to be taking it and sponging this onto my face. Alright, as you can see, that foundation has pretty good coverage. Most of my acne is covered up. I mean, you can see where there are some bumps, but like I told you, I don't have a ton. So it covers up most of my hyperpigmentation, which is really nice. And I also want to say that if you don't have a beauty blender or you don't like to use it and you like to use brushes better, I found that this brush, it is the e.l.f. I think this is like the Pro Blending Brush. I talked about this in one of my hauls, and I love it for bronzer, but I found a new use for it and I love it even more. I love this for foundation. So if you like to apply your foundation with a brush, this is $6, and I've heard so many people talk about it, and I love how it applies foundation. It's effortless. It just blends so nicely. So you should totally go out and get this if you're a brush person, but I do also love the beauty blender. Alright, now for a little bit of highlighting, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Foundation Stick in the color 110 Porcelain. I'm going to be taking this right on my forehead, down my nose, under my eyes, Cupid's bow, and on my chin. Alright, I'm going to be blending that all out with my trusty beauty blender. Now for a little brighter highlight, I'm using the Instant Age Rewind, and this is the Eraser Dark Circle Treatment and Concealer, and this is the Brightening Illuminator one. It has a pinky kind of undertone. Alright, I'm going to blend out again with my beauty blender. I'm going to go ahead and set my entire face using this CoverGirl setting powder. It's loose. Well, it's not a setting powder. It's just a loose foundation powder. And it is in the color 110 Translucent Light. I'm going to be setting my eyes first. And to do that, I'm taking this e.l.f. tapered brush and just going around my eyes. Alright, now to set the rest of my face, I'm using this icing brush, and it's just a big expert powder brush. So I'm just going in with the powder and patting this all over my face. Alright, for bronzer, I'm taking this Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and it is in the shade 21 Sunlight. I'm going to be bronzing up my face, and to do that, I'm using this e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush, and I just find that this really gets into my fake cheekbone and gives me nice lines and great blending. Alright, for blusher, I'm going to be using this Milani powder blush, and this is in the color 8T Rose, and I'm going to be putting this on the apple of my cheeks, and for that, I'm going to be using this Sonia Kashuk really big, like, powder brush. It's not really for blush, but I like it because it just covers. Alright, going straight into eyes, I'm going to be using the Shade and Light eye palette from Kat Von D. It's so beautiful, I just got it. On this super fluffy blender brush from Sonia Kashuk, I am going in with this shade in the middle right here, and I'm going to be putting this in the crease of my eye. Alright, on that same brush, I'm going in with this salmon-y color shade and going into my crease. Alright, with this flat, kind of big shader brush, I'm going into the color, it's just this first color right here. It's in the color Latinus, and I'm going to be taking that and chiseling out the crease even more. Alright, to give this look a little bit darker on the outer corners, we're going to be going into this color and darkening up the outer V. For that, I'm going to be using this little e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush, and just going in a V like that. Alright, to cut that crease, we're going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in 604 Milk. And we're going to be putting this all over the lid and then smoothing it out with this Sonia Kashuk brush. It's a concealer brush, super flat. Alright, now with my Smashbox eyeshadow box thing, we're going to be using the shade Goldenrod. Let me see if I can get you in here. There's a lot. This one right here, I'm going to be using the shade. It's called Goldenrod. Any sparkly yellow or matte yellow will work. This is the only one I personally have, and I'm going to be taking my middle finger and just putting this onto all that white. Now for under the eye, I'm going to be taking this color and a mixture of this color and putting it right under the eye. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. brush again and just putting it on. Alright, you don't want to forget to dab some of that yellow that we used from this palette onto the bottom lash line. Alright, now for brows, I'm going to be going in with the Brow Stylist Definer. This is the Ultra Fine Shaping Pencil in Dark Brunette. Now taking the spoolie side, I'm going to brush those out. Alright, back to our face. To give me that glowy kind of bronzer to glow it all up since it's spring and I want some dewier looking skin, I'm going to be using this baked bronzer from Be a Bombshell Cosmetics in the color Heat Wave. I got this in my Ipsy and it's broken, which is super sad, But for that, I'm going to be taking our bronzer brush that we already used, just my e.l.f. one, and just putting this over the bronzer. For highlight, I'm going to be going in with this e.l.f. tapered brush again, and the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. I have mine in, what is it in? 02, I guess. And I'm just going to be using the highlighter out of this. Obviously, we already did our bronzer. And it is a super beautiful gold highlight. And I thought it'd look really pretty against our kind of golden yellow eyes. Alright, now using this e.l.f. Powder brush, I'm going to be making sure everything is completely combined by just buffing this all over my face. Alright, to set everything and make sure it stays all day, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. And you gotta shake it up first, that's what we're going to do. Alright, it says 4 to 6 squirts, but I pretty much go ham and do like 20, so just douse your face in this. The last thing we have to do is lips, and I'm going to be using the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in 13. This is pretty pink and lining my lips. And now we're going to be using the e.l.f. Matte Lip Pencil. It's not really a pencil, it's a lipstick, but it's kind of like in this pencil-y form. And it is called Dash of Pink, and this is like highlighter pink, which I thought was perfect for spring. I wore this on Easter, so super fun. Alright, and to put some gloss on, so we are just sparkly and glowy all around. I'm using the Makeup Forever lip gloss, and this is in the shade 202. And it's just this peachy shade. I love it. It kind of goes over everything really nicely. Alright, so I literally just was getting ready for my intro outro and like, you know, doing my hair and stuff, and I was looking at myself in the mirror like, there's something up. Like, did I forget something? What is happening with my face? Like, it just doesn't look completed. And I was like going through my list and I'm like, girl, you forgot mascara. So, in the scheme of things, I would have done mascara personally right before setting spray, but we're just gonna do it now. I'm gonna quickly do my waterline right here with some black gel eyeliner. I used one from Marc Jacobs. It was a birthday kind of present kind of thing from Sephora, so I'm gonna use that and I will be right back with you. Alright, the eyeliner is on. Watch me just like cry it all off because I just stabbed my eye with it. But we're gonna go in with some mascara, and I use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Extensions Lash Blast. Try saying that 5 times fast, I dare you. Comment if you can do it. But that is just insane, and I am gonna just be putting this on my eyelashes. I do just the top ones because I want to be able to see the yellow, but if you like top and bottom lashes done, you do you, girl. It's all good. If you haven't seen my face before, you should totally subscribe. You can subscribe down below and turn on notifications so you know when I post. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. So basically, I wanted to start doing this thing, and it's like a comment question. So basically, I can ask you guys questions, and you can leave your answer down below in the comments so I can get to know y'all better. And the question of this video is, ready? what is your favorite subject in school? And if you don't go to school currently, what are you doing as a job? Or you can answer both if you're in school and have a job. My social media is down in the description box below. Follow me on I almost said Pinterest. Okay. Instagram, Pinterest, and Snapchat. They're all down below. On my last video, you can check out my best friend's Tumbler page. She posts amazing photos, so go check her out. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye, loves.